Amber King, an illustration major at the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, and has been pursuing her passion from a young age with the support of her family and friends. Amber's spirituality is the driving force behind her artwork, speaking to her audience through each and every piece she paints.
When I was about 6 or 7 years old, my dad actually made a bet with me that I couldn't draw this dinosaur in a book, because when I was younger I used to love to put the paper in there and trace all the details and hang them on my wall and everything. And so he was like, I bet you can't draw this dinosaur. And I was like, I bet I can. And I showed him up, I drew this dinosaur, and it was amazing, and he loved it, and he owed me pizza. And that's when I realized I was an artist and I had a love for drawing and painting.
Amber won the bet, and it was at that very moment that she knew that painting was what she wanted to pursue.
So I've been painting for maybe a year or two now, and I actually had a professor that recently motivated me. I didn't used to paint before, I was more pen and paper, and he kind of inspired me to try something new and really get the color on the canvas and things like that. My professor, his name is Budev, and he is a professor at the Art Institute, and he really inspired me to explore new mediums and try new things with painting and color and things like that I hadn't tried before. So he is definitely inspiration number one.
My name is Roman Budev, and I'm an art teacher here at the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. I've been Amber's teacher for almost a year, 3 terms already, 3 classes, and she's one of my great, very talented students that I've ever had. She's first extremely talented. Secondly, she's extremely hardworking student. She's not afraid of challenges. She's always challenging herself with something new. Lately she's working in the large size canvases and boards, which is always challenging. And the most important thing, she's developing her personal painting style. Pretty much we can say, as a major term, we can use surrealism, but that's her own unique style.
Oh my goodness, I love surrealism. I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to like a favorite style, but surrealism, I love realism, like photorealistic painting, and I love cartoons. I've always loved cartoons. I feel I'm inspired a lot by Picasso and Dali, because they all started off as, realistic artists doing the photorealism and things like that. And when they realized it wasn't something they were absolutely passionate about, they just kind of changed it up and did their own thing. And I think it takes a strong person to be like, you know what, this works, but I'm not in love with it, so let me do what I'm in love with. And that's always driven me as an artist, to make sure I love what I'm doing.
With oil, we're starting with all the classical techniques from the Renaissance era up to the most modern and contemporary techniques today.
Oil is actually my favorite medium to use. I feel like it's so soft, and you can take your time and really get lost in the process of creating the painting.
Like every other artist, Amber has her own interpretation and ideas of what she wants her audience to take away from her art.
I want people to be able to interpret from a painting whatever is, I guess, their deepest, most self. I don't know how really to explain that, but like I said, I'm very spiritual, and over the last year or so I've really found myself, and I found myself through painting and through studying different things and different mediums, different artists, different religions and things like that. And I think if you can see yourself in a painting, the artist has done a great job at expressing something, and that's really important. You don't want to just make a pretty picture and call it a day. When it comes to painting, my number one goal is I want people to be able to feel something when they look at a painting. So whether it just be like, oh, that's cool, or oh my God, that really hurts my soul. Like, I want people to feel something. And I'm a very spiritual person, so I like to put myself in my paintings as well. And I want people to recognize that, hey, Amber did that, or hey, this is what Amber likes, or hey, this is what Amber believes, and maybe it might touch them as well. And I think that's really cool.